over the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few guards I would sell off this week. And time recording this video, none of these plays have been placed on the safety or protocol list. The first guy, Desmond Bane of the Memphis Grizzlies. So Bain, it's been a great season for him, no doubt about it. 17.6 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, 2.2 assists, a steal a game, 2.9 threes a game, and 46% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, his numbers have gone way up. 23 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1.3 steals a game, 3.7 threes a game, and 46% from the field. So right now, he's scoring the basketball at a great rate. He's playing major minutes for this Grizzly team. But in my opinion, I don't think these numbers are going to stay up to this par for Desmond Bane. This is obviously a career year here for him. And right now, this is what this Grizzly team definitely needs, though, scoring and a guy who could shoot the basketball. But now with Ja Morant back in full throttle, there's going to be nights where Desmond Bane, in my opinion, is going to have some off nights. So right now, while his value is at its peak, and if I could get a decent haul for him or a nice one-for-one deal for a guy who's banged up or whatever, but is better than Bain, it's a type of trade I would do. The last few games here for Bain, December 29th versus the Lakers, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 3 threes, 33% from the field. December 31st versus the San Antonio Spurs, 17 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, a steal, a block, a 3, 40% from the field. And January 3rd at the Nets, 29 points, 8 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 5 threes, and 52% from the field. So right here, no doubt about it, great numbers here for Desmond Bane. But now, while his value's up, like I mentioned, he's definitely a sell-high candidate this week. The next guy's Diallo of the Detroit Pistons. So Diallo, I mentioned him early in the week, is a waiver wire pickup. And right now, his numbers exploded. He went up 35% in fantasy leagues in ownage on the season here for Diallo. 10.5 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1.3 steals a game, and a nice 52% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, his numbers have skyrocketed as well. 21 points a game, 8.5 rebounds a game, 3.5 assists, 3.5 steals a game, and 50% from the field. So right here, he's giving fantasy owners tons of categories. But right now, with Cunningham back in the lineup, Isaiah Stewart just activated from the COVID list. Some of the scoring and the rebounding is definitely going to go down here, in my opinion, for Diallo, with both these guys back now here for the Pistons and ready to go. The last few games here for Diallo, December 29th versus the Knicks, 31 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, a 3, 68% from the field. January 1st versus the Spurs, 34 points, 14 boards, 4 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 40% from the field. And then January 3rd, he had a little bit of a down game, 11 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, a steal, and 41% from the field. So right here, his numbers have been great, no doubt about it, but I just can't see him keeping this up. And like I mentioned, with 2 key players back in the lineup finally here for Detroit, I think Diallo is going to have more games like he did January 3rd, where he'll still give you decent categories, but he's not going to score 25 to 30 points like he was in recent ball games. And right now, he's definitely a sell-high candidate this week. And the third and final guard I like as a sell-high candidate is Terry Rozier of the Charlotte Hornets. A scary Terry, it's been a good season for him, no doubt about it. And the shooting's been good, 17.6 points a game, 3.8 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 1.2 steals a game, 2.8 threes, and 42% from the field. But the last few weeks here for Terry, 22.5 a game, 5.2 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 1.2 steals, a whopping 4.4 threes a game, which is obviously not going to stick in my opinion, and 47% from the field. So right here, he's scoring the basketball at a high rate. But just like in Diallo's case, Ball's back in the lineup here. Martin came back as well for the Hornet team. And I just think the numbers are going to drop a little bit, especially in the scoring and three-point category. The last few games here for Terry Rozier, December 29th at the Pacers, 35 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 5 threes, 56% from the field. January 2nd versus the Suns, 9 points, 3 boards, an assist, a block, a 3, 28% from the field. And January 3rd at the Washington Wizards, 25 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals, 5 threes, and 52% from the field. So right now, his field goal percentage is way up there, in my opinion. The three-point shooting is way up there. and he's just not going to continue. I know he's a good scorer, but right now he's playing way over his head. And with Ball and Martin back in the lineup off the protocol list, the numbers would take a hit. So that's a few guards I'd look to sell this week and trade away in week 12 of the fantasy basketball season.